Don't say you love me. It's understood. Don't say you're happy out there without me. 'Cause it's no good. Hello. What's up, gang? What's up, chat? What's up, folks? It's me, the big A. Not like that. You know what I mean. Let's put on some tunes. Why don't we? There we go. Hey, chat. How's it going? It's been a week, I think. Something like that. What was it? Last time I streamed was Saturday. Almost a week, but not quite. We got some interesting things planned today. This is going to be longer than the other lore streams. I hate it when I call it lore streams. It's like I'm being a hypocrite. There's no one who's a bigger advocate for changing the name of Minecraft lore to Minecraft plot than I am. Lore means a different thing than what most Minecraft streamers use it for. But I'm conforming. I'll conform, you know, don't look at me. But yeah, we have some interesting lore today. Two whole things are going to happen today. And that's so interesting and cool. We're going to have one thing happen immediately as we start the stream. And then we are going to, let me open some different music, I think, for the meeting. That'd be cool. So if I grab some of that, yeah, there we go. We're going to fill time in between these two lore events. Probably do some resource gathering or adventuring. And that'll be cool. And everyone will have a great time. But for now, let me just move this window over here. Pop this up and boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 as they say. It's me. I'm back. Oh yeah, I haven't shown this skin on the stream yet. Look at it. Aren't I so fancy? I got my suit, my blue suit, because I'm the mayor now. I got my mustache and goatee. I got a cigar. I still have the cigar. I already had that. I have, yeah, still 2 lives. Never forgive Sowle for that one. You know, it's okay. Who's gonna blame Sowle? Who's gonna blame Sowle for something like that? Anyways, I have an important meeting. Let me just make sure I have everything. Oh yeah. I was working on some very, very nice armor yesterday, and I died in a bastion, and I lost it all. What are you going to do? What are you going to do, folks? That's just the way it is. Some things will never change. But anyways, we have a meeting to attend. And I think before this meeting, let's pause that. Pop that on. That's too chill. You know what? I have a good idea. Finding the right music is the biggest issue of all streaming I have found. We'll go for some of that. Bah. There we go. That's nice. Yeah, that's nice. Turned up a tad. Smidge, if you will. All right. So we have a meeting to keep. Don't want to keep our very important guest waiting. And yeah, as you can see, I've I should maybe change the name of the waystone. Oh, I got to get Spen to change the name of this waystone. It's not the village. It's not, sorry, the village, the villa anymore. It's now Little Italy. I'm going to have to tell him to do that. But anyways, do I have this thing? No, I'm not stalling for time. You're stalling for time. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? All right. Well, I guess let's just cut the chit-chat and head right in, shall we? Shall we? Oh, Emma May joined. That's surprising. I didn't know that was going to happen. Definitely not. Are you having fun? Keeping yourself entertained?
Hey,
hello.
Mr. Bossman.
Hello, Spen. Hello. How are you on this fine day?
It's good to see you.
Yes, it's good to see you too. How are you doing today?
Oh, I'm doing good. I love the goatee.
Thank you. I grew it myself. I felt like it was very mayoral, very leader-like. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, it is really good.
Thank you.
There's a brief moment I couldn't tell if your mouth was open and you were just yelling at me.
That's fair. Yeah. You know, it was really difficult to figure out exactly how to shave it, because sometimes it just didn't look good. But I think I got it. I think I got it as good as I'm going to get it. Well, anyways.
I don't think it could look any better.
Thank you. I agree. thank you for coming to this meeting today, Spent. As a matter of fact, thank you all for gathering here today. I suppose you're wondering why I've gathered you all. There was supposed to be another person here. The Beafman was supposed to be here, but he's all busy and Beafman like, so it's just us today, I'm afraid. Unfortunately, but
Yeah, it's
it
usually how
is.
it goes. You make plans with Beefman, you don't know if he's gonna be there.
Yeah, you never know. Well, anyways, it's great to have you here. I wanted to discuss things
Yeah.
with you, specifically you a lot. I did want to have some things to say to Beefman, but you, I
Yeah, what's
particularly
going on?
needed to have this
I wasn't really
conversation
sure why
with.
the meeting was for.
Well, basically, first of all, I feel like I need to address the elephant in the room, which is that I usurped your power as leader of
Oh,
the village, as you called it, now known as Little Italy, a far more
or Littlely
popular
for
name. Yes, or Littlely. It might grow on me. I'm not so sure about that shortening quite yet.
yeah, probably not.
But anyways, I suppose you're wondering why I did that, and part of it I explained in my big speech there. You just weren't really you're kind of slacking a little bit in the leadership position, if I'm being honest, allowing Finn to get away with a lot. And I mean a lot. Like, we can't let that stand. So that's sort of why I did it. And I also, I went ahead and did it without asking you because you told me prior that if I ever wanted to take up a bigger role, I was more than welcome to. So I went ahead and let myself in, if that's all right with you.
Well, no, it's okay. Now that you've taken charge, I've kind of seen, what where I was lacking, and it was in
Yes.
everything.
Yes.
So
Yes,
it's
it
nice to
was.
know there's someone like you here to take the charge and lead where it's
Hmm.
needed.
I'm glad you think that. I
Oh,
really
actually, I
am.
brought I brought you a gift.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
Purple stained
a
glass and an end rod.
centerpiece.
You don't see that every day. It's nice. I like it. Thank you. What is it? What is that? An import?
Yeah, straight imported right out of from another dimension.
Oh, that's cool. The end dimension, some might say. That's very cool. Yes, I was there just
Yeah.
just yesterday. Yeah, wonderful place. Wonderful place. I'm thinking of building a summer home there. Well, anyways, basically what I
Oh, that's
wanted to
lovely.
do was ensure that you understand your position in Little Italy because I sort of demoted you a little bit. And I wanted to let you know that that's
Yeah.
no slight against you as a person. I think you're just swell. I think you're just fine.
No, it makes sense for the greater good of the of everyone.
I'm glad you see it that way because that's exactly how I feel as well. So basically, why I've gathered you here today, and I was supposed to gather Beefman too, but we were going to form this sort of secret society that would understand the true motives of this, of me, of the government, of Little Italy, and of you. Because I've been holding out, and Lord knows you've been holding out too. And I'm not stupid. I know you know a lot more than you've been letting on, Spen. Let's be real here. You're not subtle about it at all. You seem to know things a week before they happen somehow, and I want you to tell me why that is.
Would you believe me if I told you it was in the beans?
No, I don't think I would.
That's probably why you're our leader.
Mm-hmm. Are you going to tell me, or am I going to have to skip past this? I'm willing to let it
Well,
slide for now. But if you want to be open with me now, you're more than welcome to.
I mean, I don't see everything. Um, Sometimes I see
Like what?
things that haven't happened yet, like the asteroids.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes what people are gonna do.
Yeah.
It's hard to explain. It's like y- how would you explain to someone how you hear? It just kind
Probably
of
explain the structure of
just kind
the
of
ear
happens.
canal and the cochlea and how that sort of goes into your brain and how that's processed. The outer
Yeah,
ear processes that, it goes into the eardrum,
which
which
is great
vibrates
that
like
we
a record.
understand all of that stuff.
Yeah.
But it's just I don't really know how to explain it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like another sense, you know?
Interesting. Interesting. Well, Spen,
Is there
I'll.
anything you're wanting to know?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I want to know a lot. But we'll get to that in a second because I have something a little bit more important to say. First of all, I want to let you know it's my end goal to assimilate Gleechungus into Little Italy. And I want to create a unified people. That is my goal. It's what I want more than anything. One flag, one banner, one people. As we're divided, we cannot stand. I believe it was Abraham Lincoln who said something like that once. I can't exactly remember. I don't remember a lot about the other world.
Yeah, he's definitely said a bunch of things.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Many people have. Many people have. Now, you've said a lot. You've said a lot about a lot of certain things, but you've also neglected to say a lot, specifically about the taxes and the steel and the rocket parts that mysteriously went missing from the crash site. Do you happen to know anything about that?
um, I might.
Oh, do tell.
Uh, I I've been I've been building a rocket
Mm-hmm.
in case we ever needed it.
Oh, yeah, go on.
I thought the best way to get the steel for it was to get everybody to collect it. Plus, you know how a lot of the guys are. They're all aggressive and power hungry, and the more people that knew about it, the more complicated building a rocket would be because
Oh,
people would be like, "This is what we gotta use it for," and then other people would be like, "Well, no, this is what we've got to use it for," and then that would just cause more conflict. And I mean, you've seen how simple conflict gets over even
oh yeah.
something just like a little wall.
Oh yeah. Don't I know it? Don't I know it?
So, so I thought it was something I needed to keep secret from everyone.
Well, you can tell me, Spen. I consider you my friend. I consider you my family. What were you planning on using that rocket for?
Well, I mean, we crashed on this planet,
That we did.
so I thought maybe maybe there was a reason for that that we'd find out, and maybe we'd want to leave
Mhm.
if we ever needed to at some point.
Leave the planet. Gotcha.
I mean, what else would we use a rocket for?
Oh, I don't know. Rockets can be used for a lot of things, like what they were initially designed for before we decided to stick people on the top of them. Bombs.
That's actually not a bad idea.
I'm glad you see eye to eye because that's another point of order I had. We need to start building an arsenal. And I wanted to place you in charge of that. I already made you Secretary of Defense. I made you the man in charge of the Finn Sowle problem. That's why I'm making it your responsibility to harvest as much gunpowder, as much sand, and as much iron as possible. We are going to
If it
build
helps,
an
I've already been
arsenal.
stealing a bunch from Finn
Good. That's good. Keep
so
up the
that we
good
have
work.
more
I
and they
love
have
to hear it.
less.
Yes, that's good. I like the way you think, sir. I like the way you think. Now,
Oh, thank you.
here's one more of those instances of you saying something that tips me off that you know a lot more than you're letting on. What do you mean in case we would need to use it? Why would we need to leave the planet?
Well, we don't really know why we even crash landed on this planet. Maybe we were under
Hmm,
attack. Maybe there was some sort of accident. I mean, who knows?
maybe a meteor hit it.
You know, we've that's possible.
Hmm,
We always just got to be prepared for the unknown.
yeah. Or in
It's
your
better to over
case, prepare for the known, I suppose.
and need it.
Hmm.
It's like going to a barbecue and not having hot dog buns, you know?
That's certainly an analogy. Yeah, how I feel with the arsenal. That's why I want to build it. If we have to use our hot dog buns, we're gonna need to build some hot
Yeah,
dog buns first. But Spen,
got to
you're
make sure
dancing
we
around the
got them.
question. You're dancing around it. You know so much more. I want you to tell me. Just be helpful. Why don't you? Let me know what you know, and it'll make this so much easier. A lot less painful if you get my drift.
Well, it's hard to really know what it is that you want to know.
Okay. That's a good point. I concede on that. Let me ask you something, Spen. What do you know about MMA?
They're kind of crazy,
In what way?
talking nonsense about visions and seeing people in places that
Like
they've
you.
never seen them before.
Like you just now. Like you were talking about people and places and visions? That kind of crazy?
Yeah, but Emmas are different
Huh.
because it's like people that it's like places that we've never been before.
Hmm. So she's
It's I don't know.
hallucinating.
You'd have to ask her more about it.
Well, I plan to. That's part of why I called this meeting. I have another meeting scheduled with May in just about 15 minutes. So I wanted you to tell me everything you know about her. Something that could help me get the upper hand. I know we're trying to forge peace here. That is my end goal, is for unity and for peace. But we can't accomplish that without a little bit of trickery. You understand? I need to ensure
Well,
that I see the chessboard before I try and make any stupid moves. You're hiding it from me right now.
even if you agree to a truce with them, it'll never work with Finn still involved.
That is true. I have thought about Finn. I have thought about Finn a lot. Finn is your job, though. I have assigned that to you. The Finn Sowle problem is your problem to deal with. You need to make sure he doesn't enter Little Italy. You need to make sure if he does, that he dies for it. Understand?
Yes. Yes, of
Good.
course.
I'm glad to hear it. Now, Beafman, I had some notes for him, but I guess we'll talk about that later. What else?
Have you ever thought of talking to Strike?
Oh, I have. I plan to grow all of our forces closer together. I want to serve my people in any way I can. Why? What do you know?
Oh, he just seems like a really, really good guy for like
Okay.
what we're doing.
Well, speaking of what we're doing, I have a task for you, and I might assign it to other people as well. We need more calcite. We need more quartz. We definitely need a lot more volcanic rock. You can get that for me. I know you've gotten it before. I just need you to get more. Understand?
Yeah, what's the
Volcanic
rock
rock?
for?
We're building new walls. Finn tore down our old ones because of some uh, failure to defend from a previous leader. I don't know how that would have happened, but Finn blew up our public
Finn, it's
infrastructure.
too
So,
easy for Finn to get rid of the volcanic rock. They can make bombs that they can just throw at it to break it.
what would you
What if I
suggest?
got you obsidian instead?
Feel free. I won't say no. Obsidian it is.
All right.
And don't forget, calcite. You know what? As a matter of fact, I'll write this down. This is another thing I wanted to talk to you about. We need to establish
What's
some
all the calcite for?
ground rules. Oh, public infrastructure. How are we going to build new buildings, improve the old ones, build new roads, build new highways if we don't have something to build it out of? We got to have a design philosophy. I think I kind of like the way this place looks. We're going to go with something like
Yeah,
this.
really nice.
Thank you. I'm glad you agree. Well, anyways,
Just be careful with calcite because Finn breaks that stuff very quickly as well.
I know. I know. We'll be dealing with Finn.
My my walls were gone in an instant.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, that's why I need you to gather iron, gunpowder, sand, so that we can preemptively build up our own defenses. You know, you might be looking at a chessboard here, but if we don't know everything about the chessboard, we're going to want to have a gun so that we can kill the other player. Analogies aren't my strong suit, but you get what I'm trying to say. Don't you?
Okay.
Now repeat back to me what I've asked of you.
There is oh calcite,
Mhm.
obsidian, gunpowder, TNT.
Close enough. Sand. We need to make TNT. We need to get a lot of it. Nether quartz is another one, or
Yeah.
just quartz. That'll do. That'll do. We need to build up our infrastructure. That's what I'm talking about. Build up our defenses. That's what I'm talking about with the sand and the gunpowder. Understand? On that note,
I think you should be really careful with this meeting coming up, though.
how so? Do tell.
Because I think Finn's manipulating Emma.
How do I know, and pardon me for saying this, it's no slight against you, how do I know you're not trying to manipulate me, Spen?
Because I think you have what's best for all of us in mind. And I think you've seen what Finn's capable of.
Then you're a smart man. Finn's a problem that needs to be checked. That's what your job is. Keep Finn in check. Keep him out of Little Italy. If he enters Little Italy, make him die. Death penalty. Death penalty to all. Hooray! Or just Finn Sowle. You know what I'm talking about. Anyways, that's
I get what you're saying.
Double check. Yeah. We want to become prosperous and profitable so that May will eventually feel the need to ask us to combine our states. That's the ideal goal. I don't want to have to force May to combine Gleechungus into Little Italy. I don't. We want to do this as quick and painless as possible. So we need to build up our infrastructure, build up our resources, so at the end of the day, it only makes sense to combine the two states. Now, I'm off to a meeting in about 9 minutes, but I hope you've heard what I've said here today. I hope that one day you'll be a little more open to honest discussion.
Well, here, I want you to have these.
Oh, thank you. I like how you picked up one of them. Thank you. I appreciate that. You know what, Spen? Would you like to join me on this meeting? I've heard word from a little birdie in my network that Finn is going to be there. I would like to have a second as well. If you're free for that, we can go right now.
Well, if Finn's at the meeting, now's my best time to go and steal more of their gunpowder and stuff. Because you'll have them tied up.
Okay. That sounds good to me. You go ahead and do that. Run along now. Run along. I've got notes to take.
And Archie, there's no way there's no way I'm gonna lie to you about stuff right now. I'm on my last life.
That you are.
I don't have the ability to risk anything anymore.
Glad you understand that. Have a good one, Spen.
All right. I'll see you.
See ya. What a doofus face, am I right? Oh, I forgot to give him a cigar. Shoot. Well, I don't know where he went. Anyways, that was a spontaneous meeting. Now I have to prepare for the May one. I think I want to put trapdoors here and here and here. That's what I was that's what I was thinking about throughout the entire meeting. Probably have bigger and better things to do, but oh, there he goes. Never mind. He didn't want to steal stuff, that liar, that double crosser. We need to keep an eye on Spen. We can't trust him. He's so not subtle about the fact that he knows things. He's having these premonitions. He's calling them visions. He's calling them like a sixth sense. No sense is that accurate. He knows too much. But he is on his last life. We can use that to our advantage. He'll be a powerful ally. Powerful tool. But we need to worry about another ally right now. We got to worry about May. Now, May and I were going to discuss peace, trade agreements between Gleechungus and Little Italy. I have some notes of my own that I've taken. Hopefully we can make that work. But that meeting's not for another 6 minutes. And boy, do I have to pee. I mean, this is as nice a place as any, isn't it? Isn't it? So I'll go right here. You know what? No, that's not classy of me. What am I thinking? That's not classy at all. Oh, that one. We'll go in this one. We'll go in this one. There we go. All right. So Did I mute? Have I been muted? You gotta be kidding me. Was I muted? How long? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, thank goodness. My BRB button just puts me on mute automatically. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness. I'll be right back. Let me change the tunes and then we'll do our meeting with May. Oh, my word. That terrified me. Oh, it was terrifying. I thought I had my mic muted the whole time. All right. Put on some different tunes. We're back, and we're so back. You know what? I'm going to let it play out. I'm going to let it play out. I love this song. Futures made of virtual insanity now always seem to this love we have the useless twisties of that new technology. Well, there is no sound, but we all live underground. I'm so distracted. I'm so distracted. I should be preparing for this meeting. I should be preparing for this meeting. Oh my word. Oh my word. No. We'll get back into epic character mode. How about that? How about that? That works for me. All right. I have some papers here. I don't flip to last page, a pen page, pen page. Oh, that's useful. That's very useful. Let me get my other notes open. And that's what they've been able to say. So, sort of things we want to talk about. Let's talk about this beforehand. We want to mention that we are seeking peace, that we are providing Galichungus with food. We are purifying all the food that they bring to us so long as they uphold their end of the deal, their end of the treaty. I'm unsure about May. I mean, she seems like a calm and reasonable person, but Spen knows more about it than I do. Spen knows more about all these people than anyone does. Despite the fact that he won't tell anyone why. Spen's not to be trusted in the long run. I know this, but he's our best resource at the moment. I mean, who doesn't want someone who can see the future on their team, right? Am I right or am I right? Yeah, let me get a clap. Let me get a clap. Soundboard. Wrong one. That was okay. That's fine. You know, who cares? Who cares about a soundboard? Stupid, dumb soundboard. Nobody cares. All right, it's 1 minute. 1 minute. I'm ready. I should fill time. I should fill time with interesting conversation. Basically, what we're doing here, what my goal is, my end goal is to unify Galichungus and Little Italy as I've described it, and I want to achieve that through peace. But as I told Spen, I want an insurance policy. Just in case the dealings don't go over well today or in the future, they are ruined by those who wish to see them done. MMA left. Okay, that's fine. Who cares? I didn't have a meeting with you. She's back! Hooray! Okay. I should probably make my way over there sometime soon. But yeah. She's gone again. You know what? We'll start making our way over there. Oh, hello, friend. Hello. Who are you? You can... I mean, hey, welcome. Welcome in. Always happy to have more people in Little Italy. It's a wonderful place. You're gonna love it here. Step with caution. May's not quite here yet. That's fine. That is quite alright by me. Hello. Oh, you have a sword. I thought you had a shovel for a second. Sorry. Welcome. Welcome, by the way. You're welcome to the citizenry. These need to be rebuilt. That's part of the plan. I'm building a new house here. Hopefully the restaurant will go here, ideally. A nice deli, just like I've always wanted to make. Oh, that'll be great. But yeah, we're going to expand we've expanded our border out to here. It now includes Lucia's house because they were complaining about that. So I don't know why that's why Spen sent the border up here for some reason. That seems kind of silly and dumb to me. So we've set it down there to include Peaches and Lucia, per their request. Might have to do some landscaping. I don't really like this this podzol, just the whole plot that this house is on. But I have done the pathing. We're gonna expand this out one. I'm gonna get a nice water flow going here. I think that's gonna look really cool. Some light fixtures. The boys in the lab department, they've been cooking up some cool designs for me. Oh yeah, this, I don't know what this is. It's a big ghost box. And I don't know why there's a big ghost box, but it's there. What are you gonna do? I've tried to get rid of it. I've told my people, send 1,000,000 nukes to this giant ghost box. Nothing seems to work. Which confuses me. It confuses and confuddles me. Is May alive yet? I've been waiting so patiently. And everyone's so impressed with how patient I've been. Darn it all. They're not live. What am I supposed to be, a streamer? What am I supposed to pad for time? Unacceptable. Unacceptable and unbelievable. Well, alright. That's fine. So we've lit up this area a little bit. We've put some torches. There were torches before, but somebody blew them up. This does seem like a pretty drastic chunk has been taken out. That's because there was a crater here earlier. I filled that in. We're going to put a nice big house here. It was pretty small. It could have been requisitioned to pretty much this area here. Then Finsoli blew that up. So, you know, not really a thing we, you know, we take it as it comes. Take it as it comes. What am I going to do with Finsoli? What am I going to do with Finsoli? Well, MMA just lost a canon life. So says I, Archie, declarer of canon. Yes, that was canon, everybody. May is only on one life now. Who freaking rah. I'm gonna change my music. This is too not cool. Anyways. Borders out here. I've ordered Spen to get some more building materials so we can build up our walls to protect from the meteors. They do seem to be getting stronger. That magma cube that we fought last week, that was difficult. That was harder than the Ender Dragon. That was harder than no, I probably died more times facing the dragon, but cube was a lot harder to hit. Couldn't really hit the cube. It didn't have a proper working hitbox, and then it split itself. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Oh, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? So I have plans made to make these houses a little bit nicer. We're also going to take down some of the more unsightly trees, like that floating moss, that floating tree, that floating tree. I'm sort of on the edge right now, a little on the fence about what my policy as mayor should be regarding floating trees. Everyone knows floating trees suck and everyone hates them. But what should my policy towards them be? Death penalty? I'm leaning towards the death penalty because I think that's fair and adequate for leaving floating trees. Maybe I'll make that an official declaration later, but for now. I don't have an official office yet. Oh my gosh. Should I make... That's another thing. Should I build an office for myself, a mayoral office, or should I convert my home into an office? These are the many things we need to worry about. Did I forget to bestow my official title onto Spen? I meant to make him general. I think I forgot to do that. Whatever, he knows what his job is, and that's what matters. The title can be earned once he's fulfilled it. Am I live yet? Hey, are you live yet? I don't know. I'm scared. I'm gonna go real quick out of character. Ask Finsoli. Hey, when are we doing this? Beep bop boop beep bop doop bop a deep bop. Where'd you go? You were just here. I know.
Hi,
When?
Archie.
When? Give me a
When?
time frame.
Give us like 10 more minutes.
10. I
Yes, 10
hate
more
waiting.
minutes.
Ah.
I'm sorry, you're live right now, aren't you? Sorry, Archie.
Yes.
Sorry, Archie.
I said 4.
Unbelievable. You said 4? That doesn't make sense. Whatever. Whatever. All right. So while they're padding for time, and I'm padding for time, let's see. Bricks. Just cooking. Oh, we'll put these elytra away. We don't really need these. Gosh, I just have so few chests. Wink set camera. I have so few chests. So little things. Oh yeah, guys, I was going around the nether yesterday. Not a couple days ago, yesterday. And I had on this really sick netherite crusader chestplate. It was the coolest thing I'd ever seen. Had like a magic enchantment 3. I don't remember specifically what it was. But it was cool and it was modded and everyone loved it. I loved it. Like it was my own son. And then I went into a bastion and I died. I freaking died. Look at this. Look what I have. That's the first time I've pulled one. I've been spending so much time, especially after I had to remake a whole new set of armor and tools. I lost Dragon Star, by the way, my sword that I got from killing the Ender Dragon. It was so cool. And now I don't have it anymore. Maybe I'll switch back to my netherite mace. Because I also got that from killing the dragon. I'm not sure about that quite yet, though. Not sure at all. I'm sure it'll be fine. Anyways, I feel like I need a mood board. I gotta put something up on this wall for plans. Not a mood board. Okay, I said not a mood board, and then the exact definition of a mood board popped into my head, and I realized that is what I want. So we're gonna put a mood board up here, I think. If I can craft some signs. Oh, okay. I guess God is against the mood board. Sorry. Calm thine tits. Alright. Sticks. No, 1 stick. I know how to craft things. I've played Minecraft for years. For years. Since late 1.7. Okay. First thing on the mood board. You know what? Maybe I should put this in my evil lair. Because that's my secret lair that everyone knows about. I need to put this in my secret lair that only Spen knows about. Okay, to be fair, not a lot of room for a mood board here. I guess I could put it on the table. I guess. I wanna carve these out, make hallways and new rooms for like storage, and maybe I could live here if worse comes to worse. I don't see why it would. But yeah, okay. Let's put the signs up here. I grab that. Okay. First thing on the mood board should be here. Well, this will be like The Sopranos. I'll be going to therapy, but it'll be self-induced, and there will be no therapist. First thing. Why won't Finn be okay? Whatever. Hate Minecraft signs so much. Be my friend. I've been so nice to him. I've been so nice. Granted, I did steal his spells that one time. That was my bad. If I had to say I regretted doing something, it would have been that. Because if I had known back then that I was going to take over, I would have not stolen the bells. If I knew that I was going to be the leader of Little Italy so soon, I mean, I assumed that I would later on, but I assumed with Finn's behavior, he would be dead by then. But Finn's alive! And I'm the leader of Little Italy. That's not how I planned it. That's better than how I planned it. He killed me. He took my first canon life, and then he murdered me 18 more times after that. That's a problem that has to be addressed, I feel. We'll talk about that during the meeting. I know Finn's going to be there. I didn't know he was going to be. But I'm mad at him. I think I'm mad at Finn Sowle. But that's fine. We shall overcome. We shall overcome, my lord. I don't know the words to that song. Next thing on the mood board. Unite everybody. There we go. That's the second thing on the mood board, as I really want to do that. Big fan of unity. Big fan of everyone being closest of friends, best of chums. So that's what we want to do. We want to peacefully, ideally peacefully, swallow Gleechungus whole into Little Italy. We also want to build a thriving community. That's not how you spell it, and I know it. You and I are right next to each other on the keyboard. Give me a break. So, I only had 3 signs, and I know I could probably fit some more moods on those signs, but I don't want to. I don't feel like it. Okay, fine. You've twisted my arm enough. I'll do it. Second, after building a thriving community, Spen mentioned something about needing a rocket. He told me he was building a rocket, which I kind of guessed, given he was gathering steel and stole the rocket parts. It doesn't really take a super genius to figure that one out, that he's building a rocket. You know, it's not science rockets what he's doing. Why? He mentioned that we might need it and that the world might be coming to an end. That's less than ideal. I'll be frank. Normally I'm Archie, but right now I'll be frank. Hey guys, it's me, Frank. That's not good. I'm not content with that particular development. No siree. Unbelievable. If the world's going to come to an end, and the clairvoyant says that the world's going to come to an end, then the world is going to come to an end. That ruins everything. Everything I had planned. I wanted to build a new nation. My nation. But not anymore. Because of the meteors. There has to be an alternative. I want to believe there's an alternative to leaving, but next time I see Spen, I'll tell him that if he's leaving on that rocket, he's taking everyone with him. Everyone. Maybe not Finn, though. I feel like bringing Finn solely onto a rocket ship, that's probably going to have like at least a 10-year, 15-year journey to find another habitable planet. Putting Finn solely on a rocket ship that's going to have like a 20-year journey would be like bringing a nuclear missile onto a Boeing 737 and putting it in your carry-on. It would be very difficult to do, but I'm sure you could do it. We don't need that. We don't have to tell anyone that right now, though. We won't. You know what? The rocket stays in this room. Right now, the people who know about the rocket are me, Spen, and anyone who's seen what Spen's doing and isn't a total moron, because that's not hard to piece together what he's doing. Oh, what's the guy doing with all the steel and rocket parts? I don't know. He's probably opening a balloon stand. That's my guess. I just wanted to build a community. Is that so much to ask? I'm coming. It's time. We'll switch up the music right now. That's not what I wanted. At all. All right. I'm on my way, MMA. Here I come.
Oh gosh,
Hello.
hi Archie.
May, person of the day. What's up?
Hey. Nothing much. You look great. You look
Thank you.
fantastic in your suit.
Thank you.
Here,
Do you. Nice armor, nice rainbow bits.
Thank you. It's my t-shirt. It's my t-shirt. Yeah.
Your t-shirt is the rainbow bits going around your head?
No, sorry, just a second. My chat. I've got to address a thing.
Okay.
Just really fast.
Unbelievable. Imagine having to address a thing. only time I address a thing is when I'm
Okay, I'm
sending
back.
mail.
Sorry, I'm sorry,
Welcome
I'm
back.
sorry.
That's fine. No, understandable. How are you?
Oh my goodness. I'm pretty good. Actually, we've been doing some work. We were wondering if you wanted to come and hang out by the fountain
Oh, yeah.
in Gleechungus. Finn is waiting over there since they can't actually come in here. We wanted
That
to
is true.
respect the rules of Little Italy.
I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear it.
All right. I also noticed the roads. They look crazy.
Yes. Thank you.
Very
Very-
opulent.
Yes, we are working on improving public infrastructure at the moment.
Also,
Mhm.
So it's a work in progress. But I think it's a drastic improvement as to what it was before.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. I don't know how you plan on keeping these clean. They're gonna get some mud on them awful quick.
No, I
You
disagree.
got a good you've got a
Chad,
good
I'm gonna
street
have to leave
sweeping
and go
crew.
Get some more root beer.
Yeah,
I'm almost
sure.
out of root beer.
Nice.
You get
Okay,
your
that's-
root beer.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I'll wait a little bit. I figure we'll wait till we're at the table or something.
Yeah, we've got some
Okay.
I
stuff
made a
set up.
table.
I mean, we don't have to be here, but we kind of set some things up because we're very excited about this.
Oh,
this
sure.
alliance.
So am I.
do we have a book and quill? We should
I
get a
do.
book and quill.
I do
okay,
have a
good.
book and quill.
Awesome. So we can
You do
sign
have a
it.
book
Well,
and
May
quill.
can sign it.
Yeah.
Glorious. And write out all the details of the agreement here.
Nice.
Where are we
Welcome
meeting,
in,
May?
Archie.
You lead the way.
I know that you hate, but you know.
Here, just a second.
What?
I'm following Finn. Finn was in charge of setting up the table.
Gotcha.
Ta-da! Look, a little table right
Oh,
here.
this is
This looks great.
wow. Yeah.
I made it in 2 seconds.
It
Nice.
doesn't show.
It's a very good table. I
Thank
like
you.
it.
How do you do that?
Thank you.
Oh, I
You
almost had
stare
it.
exact.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Oh,
you look
no.
straight down, and then you crouch once, and then you right click.
Oh, Finn, that's why my arms got stuck earlier. I just saw Archie's do the same thing for a split
Don't
second.
click while you're crouching. You crouch once and then right click.
Crouch, right
You
click.
like stand back
Ah.
up afterwards. Yeah, you stand
Yeah,
back
it's
up afterwards.
it's like
Right.
this.
Nice.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
Like that. Nice.
Very nice.
Are you not? You're still standing?
No, he's
No.
sitting for me.
I'm sitting.
Oh wait, he's sitting for you. Okay, you
Yeah,
know what?
he's
I
sitting
can
for
I can
me.
live with this then. I can live with this then.
All right. Okay. Cool.
Well, thank you very much, I guess both of you, for meeting with me today.
Have
yeah,
some
yeah.
snacks. Have some
Thank you. I
snacks.
appreciate it.
thank you.
That's part of our topic of discussion. I'm glad you brought
it
that
is.
up.
All right.
Nice.
You guys can start this off. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go grab some root beer. I need to go get drinks. Karma can.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So yes. Alliance
back.
Yes.
between Gleechungus and Little Italy. So
Yes.
we've got some things that I've got it's a very short list of
Mhm.
things that we would love to have from you, and in return there's a lot of things that I feel like we're able to offer Little Italy, and I'm not sure what you want out of this agreement, but I know that there's a lot of I'm very willing to negotiate.
Oh, we'll get to that in a moment. I just want to hear what you have to say first. Go ahead.
All right. Well, first off, thank you for meeting with us. But
course.
I think the number one thing that Gleechungus needs, that Little Italy has, is of course a good food source.
Oh yes.
It's I know that we've kind of been living off of the stuff that we initially got back when this was one kind of group of people, and we've been doing our best and might be stealing occasionally, but
yeah.
we would love to open a more official line, so like a supply chain.
Glad to hear it.
Yeah. And so I guess the question is, what do you think would be a fair trade for something like this?
Well, I have some terms of my own that I like to present to you, and in exchange for
right.
maintaining those terms, I'd be happy to purify whatever food you send my way. And if possibly I have some trade deals, maybe if you
right.
if you provide me with some resources of interest, I'll provide you with extra food for my personal stock.
Wonderful. Okay.
Yes.
So we'll definitely need to put together some kind of farm for this then. But yeah. That's wonderful. All right. So I know we've got a few things that we can trade. We've been working on getting some potions stuff put together. And so
nice.
I believe that might be we've got food. We got some pretty good food.
Lots of
The cured
potions.
stuff is not bad at all, but I mean, we want a little extra oomph. We got some potions.
Very nice.
And the other thing that we were talking about earlier is we'd love to put together some kind of like a visa situation for people who would like to come and, I don't know, vacation in Gleechungus temporarily, because I don't believe you'll take offense to this at all, but this is we've put a lot of work into, or rather Finn has put a lot of work into the appearance and making sure that everything is put together nicely. Got some good roads, got some good lanterns, some decorations. It's a beautiful place. And
it is.
and yeah,
So if people want to relax a little bit and get away from something, they can go look over here, and then they can go back to you, fresh-minded, fresh, open to everything, and ready to work.
Exactly.
Great. Well, what you see right now is Little Italy in its infancy. Obviously, it's been not even a week since I took over, so we're just getting started from
I'm absolutely
the
sure that it is
ashes
going to
that
be
were
wonderful.
left behind.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Spen sucks.
Right.
So, I think, do we need to hammer out a more like numerical back and forth here, or I don't
We
know.
should be writing this down, shouldn't we?
We should be writing this down.
Well,
I'm writing
Are
it
you
down
writing
in
it
my
down, or do you want me to
brain.
write
we
it
can
down?
get to that sort of thing once we've discussed my terms. Like I said, I'd be willing to
right.
provide you with further food and purification as long as you meet my terms, which I feel are pretty reasonable. So, first of all, I'd like to say that Little Italy will provide plentiful food, so long as these terms are met and maintained. So I just want that on the record. I will jot that down here in my official book. Actually, I should write this more officially. So from the desk of March G. O. Grady.
March G. O'Grady?
Yeah, that is my name. March G. O. Grady.
That's interesting. Okay.
Thank you. Glad
Want
to
me
hear.
to call you that, Mr. March?
Oh, Archie is fine. Thank you. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Mr. Archie. Mr. Archie. I get it.
I like that. I like that a lot. So, Little Italy.
Okay.
I'd Gleechungus with plentiful purification so long as the following terms are met. Wonderful. First of all, first order of business, I would like to establish some terms of peace. That being, no citizen of Gleechungus shall harm a citizen of Little Italy within its borders, and vice versa, no citizen of Little Italy shall harm a citizen of Gleechungus within its borders. I feel that's pretty
Sounds fair.
agreeable, don't you? Yes?
What about outside of the borders?
Fair game.
What about
Okay.
within the other territories? Like if I step into Little Italy, am I suddenly can just be shot at willy-nilly?
No, that's what I'm saying, is that no, you as a citizen of Gleechungus, you cannot be harmed within the borders of Little Italy. That is what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
Fair enough. Got it.
Yes.
I thought it
Okay.
was mixed up.
It was
in
just
my head.
Gleechungus
All right.
specific. Okay.
Next up, the meteor problem. As I'm sure you're aware, on a weekly basis, we've been bombarded with aliens, I guess there's no plainer way to say it. We've been attacked by extraterrestrial beings from the heavens, raining down. Chicken Little would be having a conniption. What I want to do is continue to address this little problem of ours. I feel it's a collective problem for this whole greater
It's
community.
very
I
much.
agree.
Yeah.
So, next in the order of business, I would like to say that the people of Gleechungus and Little Italy will band together officially to defeat these extraterrestrial threats when they arrive. And all
Yes.
sorts of unity and peace will come from that.
Feels like that's what we've been doing, but yeah, make it official.
I'm just making it official. Yeah, I'm very aware.
Yeah.
Let's see. Next order of business. This is a good one. I like this one a lot. Last order of business was the meteor problem. This one I have titled the Sowle problem. So, as I'm sure you're aware,
A whole section for me.
Gleechungus is currently harboring an enemy of the state of Little Italy, charged with interstate terrorism, 18 counts of murder of an elected official, including 1 canon life, murder of a citizen of Little Italy, resulting in the loss of a canon life within state borders, that being strike. And, yeah, I this sort of makes things difficult, but I'm willing to be lenient as these offenses were committed before I enacted these laws. So I'm willing to keep that. It'll be on the record, but it won't be quite as criminal, I'll say.
All right.
Okay.
What will it be then?
It will just be noted.
Got it.
So
It was only to fight Spen.
We are in the
And
middle of an
Archie,
official government meeting,
Let's be
Karma.
professional here. Let's be professional.
All right.
Okay.
So is there any way that you are hoping to address these problems or simply to bring it to attention?
I would
Well,
love.
I can swear not to do it again.
I would love. Don't trust that. No, no. So I would love to address that problem, and I would love to sort of remove this sort of boon that we've placed on Sowle unofficially, officially. Basically, what I've done, I'd like to let you know, Karma. This meeting, if you can make pizza and you could figure that out, do that, please.
Yeah. If
I would love that more than anything. Well, not more than
I
anything,
think that's
obviously.
one thing that we absolutely can all agree of. Should we put that officially on the record? That
On the
we all
record,
agree that
all right.
pizza's incredible.
Pizza is incredible. Going on the record, pizza is incredible.
It's one of the clauses. It's one of the clauses now, the subclause.
Yes. That's what I call St. Nicholas when he's going around to Atlantis. Call him the subclause. Anyways, as I have currently stated, I just want to make it official. Sowle is prohibited. Regular citizens of Little Italy are allowed within the borders so long as they do not harm a citizen. Sorry. Regular citizens of Gleechungus are allowed within the borders of Little Italy so long as they do not harm any sort of citizen of Little Italy. However, Sowle, as a recognized terrorist, is prohibited from entering Little Italy's borders without the express permission and supervision of a government official. This is either myself, Archie, or Spentaneous. So if this is violated, citizens of Little Italy are encouraged to kill Sowle. Agreeable?
Well, I'll just stay over here.
I would like that very much.
That
Wait, I actually kind
that-
of zoned out. This doesn't affect, like, outside the borders. You guys aren't, like, an on-site thing for me, right?
No, outside of the borders is fair game.
Yeah, but you guys aren't, like, deliberately going to be trying to kill me outside the borders, right?
No.
Okay, it's just if something happens, if there happens to be a scuffle, it's fine. But you guys aren't, like, trying to assassinate me. So, as long that's just what I wanted to clear up.
Well, I can only speak for myself. Next order of business. If any further
That's not
acts
reassuring
of terrorism against Little Italy are committed by Sowle, the state requests that he be tried for his crimes against Little Italy within Little Italy's borders, which will likely result in the death penalty. Just putting that out there. I'm sure you won't do it as
results in
you've sworn to say that.
canon life losses, a bit hit or miss. But.
Yes. Yeah. So
That.
I feel I need to inform you that I don't know.
Right.
I know you were listening, May, in on my little unofficial inauguration speech. Kind of unplanned.
I was, yeah.
Yeah, a little,
I still got a house
improv-y
over
there. Oh yeah, you do.
Congratulations for that, by the way.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Anyways, I appointed Spen to be my Secretary of Defense and to be the primary person in charge of monitoring the Sowle problem. So it is his responsibility that if Sowle enters our borders, Sowle dies. So I have sort of granted him the title of General as well. So in the event of a meteor attack, Spen sort of to take point of at least the Little Italy forces. You can appoint your own sort of Secretary of Defense if you want. We can correspond that. I understand that having a person whose sole job it is to look and monitor at a citizen of your state might be a little, I don't know, controversial. So if you want to assign someone to monitor Spen, you are more than welcome to.
That's me. I am the Secretary of Defense.
Well, maybe
didn't
May should
appoint
make
you
that
to that.
decision. Yes.
I did not appoint you
May.
to that.
I thought that was the thing. We've
With
talked about how
presumptions
I was,
like
how
that, I probably
in
wouldn't.
case there was fighting stuff. That was I thought that was the thing. Man,
Finn.
I'm gonna be entirely honest, and this is 100% genuine. I have no memory of that conversation.
we sat there on the porch. Karma was on the porch. They went through the porch.
I mean,
near
yeah,
the
Finn, that was a
Finn.
personal conversation, though. That was not something about the government of Glechungus.
This is a decision for May to make, Finn. You cannot supersede
I'm
that.
just
I'm sorry, May. I'm so
I'm
sorry.
just confused because I
No,
thought
you don't need to apologize to me, Archie.
It
It's
must
okay.
be so frustrating to have that around all the time.
Don't
Can't
do
imagine.
that. Don't do that. Finn is my friend. We just misunderstand sometimes.
Oh, is that what you call it? Well, okay. That's
That's
fine.
exactly what I call it.
So, yeah, if you're willing to play
more
ball,
turns?
I will keep Spen on his leash. You keep Finn on his. There's no reason that anything has to happen.
That sounds very reasonable and mutually beneficial.
Glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear it. Karma,
Mm-hmm.
how are you doing? I haven't talked to you for this entire meeting. I feel I've neglected you. How are you, Karma?
Karma, I don't believe can speak today. Is that correct?
Still the
That's
state
fine. I
official,
can
and
be
I'm not
patient.
gonna do it. I'm a professional here.
We'll talk later, Finn.
Thank you. I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear it, Karma. I'm really glad.
I just look over.
I
and
missed something. What happened?
Archie was trying to talk to Karma. Karma
Yeah, you
just
miss a
kept
lot.
getting closer, got right in the face, and then
okay,
in
okay,
chat,
okay.
good.
Look, I was making it daytime and making it stop raining. I was helping.
Okay, nice.
Anyway, sorry. Let's continue writing. I feel like I'm just being.
Well, do you
humored
have any
like a
more terms that
child
you would
right
like to
now.
add, Archie?
Well, like I said, that appointment of a Secretary of Defense for your own state is completely optional, but I would recommend that. You can do that on your own time. But besides that, those are really the only terms I have to be met
Right. All right.
as of this point.
Yeah. I will say it's Glechungus is only a few days older than Little Italy, to be entirely honest.
Well,
It's
we
like
were
a whole month old.
we were
Weeks.
officially formed
Okay, weeks.
about 6 or 5 days ago.
Yeah. So So there's still a lot of things that we're trying to work to put in place too. We're still getting started. But
Don't I
yeah.
know it? Don't I understand that?
Yeah. Leadership is hard.
Oh yeah.
But yes, okay, so those are your terms. They sound good to me. I mean, I believe I expressed mine at the beginning of the meeting, but
We should write that down.
Yeah, rehash that
in
real
turn,
quick.
We will offer you potions for usage of your choice. Just give us like a request amount or whatever. Let's say 10 potions a week.
Oh.
sounds pretty good.
Starting this Saturday, I can pass them out. And then Little Italy members get permanent, not permanent, but like immediate visas over to Glechungus for vacation purposes.
Mm-hmm.
What was the other one, May?
What was the other one? Is the vacation thing, and then Archie covered safety.
And we were gonna get food from Archie. That was on his.
Yeah, that was. I think that was the third one. I think that's all it was.
Is that the agreement then? That's what we're offering: vacation spots and some snacks.
Vacation
Well,
spots, potions,
And I won't target you guys or fight you guys at all. We're allied. I take my allyship seriously, so you know.
glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Well, again, this is completely optional. It's just if you want additional. Thank you, Karma. Very good input. This is just if you want additional food. We could accept calcite. We could accept bricks. We could accept a number of resources in exchange for some additional
got some
food.
building supplies.
Yeah,
What
we
would you
can-
say
we
to
can
the
give each other.
construction of some kind of joint economic district between our two nations? We can figure something out.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, we can make but like a potato farm.
There
I don't know
shall
if potatoes
be
work very well.
a joint
Because I mean, Archie can
economic-
only cure. Wait, Archie, are you able to
district.
cure vegetables? Or
I can
is a potato
do
a vegetable?
many things.
But
So you
like
can cure
potatoes
vegetables.
specifically.
2 colonies.
It's okay. He's
Hold on, wait,
absorbed in his
yeah,
writing.
he's
I'm
busy right
currently
now.
writing. Yes, I
Yeah.
can. I can cure vegetables.
You can.
Oh.
Okay.
Yes.
That's new. Okay.
Okay.
there
Okay.
they go.
So, potato farm sounds great.
Yeah. We can build an economic district between the two borders. That seems most convenient. I'd say like right over there. That sounds good. Sort of a marketplace.
It'd be really funny to have just like the shop windows in the wall.
I
don't know. We'll figure it out.
Outside, like the layers of the pathing down towards Blue's place. We can make that all.
This would be great. Everyone can offer their own stuff. Trade between the two nations. Nice.
Certainly do have a lot to say, don't you, Sowle?
It's a
Finn
discussion
has good
table.
input.
Oh. I never said that he didn't. It's just a lot. Anyways, so our terms, I feel, are pretty agreeable. So I will sign my name here. So signed by March Gibbons O'Grady. And then I will pass that over to you, May.
All right. Let me just look through it.
Feel free to spell check as well. I wasn't looking.
Yeah. Just want to quickly just go through. Looks good. Okay.
Hey, quick, ArchieOGrady, are you Mr. Gibbons?
That was a nickname given to me by kids in high school after they found out that's my middle name. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Goodness.
Sorry, that was my only question. That was it. Okay.
I'd rather not be called that.
Oh, right. Yeah, I won't. Don't worry. I was just double checking something.
All right. This looks good to me. And put my full name today. There we go. Wait, done. Should I like fully sign it? It's up. It's.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay.
Sign away. Just call it like Peace
Fine.
Treaty or something.
There we go. And there it is.
All right.
All right. I don't know where a good place for this would be. We're working on like.
I guess we could just display it in between the borders.
Yeah. Anyone got an item frame or a lectern?
Do we have leather? Karma, do you got some leather? If you got leather, we can make one.
Or you could get it, Finn.
I don't have any leather. They usually have a bunch of leather. Oh, there's none in your house or anything? Okay. I'll look through our stuff.
Whee. Item frames. We just need one or a lectern.
Character.
I'm back.
They are.
Oh, Archie, also, before you go, just congratulations on your big achievement right there.
Thank you. Number 3, I appreciate it.
Yeah, and just as long as we have a little bit of agreement, I think we'll be on good terms. That's just
glad to hear
cement it. If you know,
I appreciate the gesture. I appreciate the gesture. I really do. Thank you, Finn.
Of course, yeah.
Nice. All right. So as soon as Karma gets back, we will put this in place.
All right.
This has been really productive. It seems like we're taking a good step towards. I don't know towards what, but something better.
Towards unity, some might say.
You know what? Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Wonderful. Giant step forward. Well, it's been a good time speaking with you, May. I appreciate your time. Thank you.
Yeah.
And
thank you so much for meeting with us. I'm glad we got this figured out.
Of course. Thank you for meeting with me.
Oh,
thank you. Thank you, Karma. All right, where should we pop this?
Why not just like right on the threshold? Or here, you know what? Let's do. I will give you 3 blocks worth of our land. How about that?
Okay, I appreciate that.
Let's get a different material that. Wait, where is it?
What?
Ha. Bop bop bop. There we go.
Nice.
So that denotes that this is neither. This is.
What?
This is an in-between space.
Works for me.
There we go.
That's less visible, I feel.
Yeah, but
You have
there's
to-
less chance of someone stealing it, maybe.
No. See, here's the thing. You're walking and you're living under the treaty when you're in these two places.
Oh,
Excellent symbolism.
okay, that's a good idea.
Well,
There we
thank
go.
you. Been a good meeting.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate it. Thank you for your time. Folks. What a great time. What a great time had by all. This has been the Crimecraft lore for the day. Oh boy, things are starting to cook. In the back of my mind, I have so many plans. I don't know how I'm going to execute them, but I'm going to try my darndest. That's the truth. That's the God honest truth. All right. Thank you for watching. If you did, I greatly appreciate it. If you want to find where I exist on the internet, is right here. Exclamation point socials. That's everywhere. That's the YouTubes. That's the Tickety Tock. That's the Instagram. That's the evil bird app that we hate. That's the cooler, yet to be learned butterfly app. That's the Letterboxd, where I watch the movies. I haven't watched a movie, I don't think, since... I don't remember. I think the last movie I saw was A Bronx Tale. Yes. I love that movie. That was good. Very good. Highly recommend. De Niro, the kid they cast as his son. I thought it was De Niro's son. Turns out it's just some other guy. It turns out they just cloned him. I didn't know they were allowed to do that. Well, anyways, thank you for watching Crimecraft lore. We shall return on Saturday with Crimecraft more. Bye.